Have you ever wondered why some people's lives seem so different even though they have access to the same resources, the same time, and often similar opportunities? Why do some break free, achieving their dreams and goals, while others remain frustrated and stuck? The answer lies not in what they do alone, but in how they feel about themselves, about their purpose, about life itself. Friends, the secret to real transformation is not only in our thoughts, but in our feelings. Feeling is the secret. When we understand the power of our emotions and the role they play in shaping our reality, we will unlock a door to living that brings change beyond what we've known. Our feelings are not just fleeting emotions, they are the core drivers that shape the actions we take and the life we live. Emotions are the invisible hand that guide our decisions, frame our perspectives, and ultimately define what we believe is possible. Think of feelings as the soil in which the seeds of thought are planted. If you want to see a harvest of joy, success, peace, and purpose, then first nurture that soil with the right emotions. Your life is a reflection of how you feel about it. It's not only the things we say or think, but the feelings we hold that speak the loudest in the language of creation. You may say, I want success. But if you feel undeserving of it, your subconscious will respond to that feeling, creating obstacles you may not even see. The feeling, not merely the thought, drives the outcome. Emotions speak the language of the heart. What is the heart in this sense? It's that place within where your true beliefs are stored. Many of us think success and fulfillment come from speaking affirmations, but it is not merely what we speak that holds power, it is the emotion with which we say it. If you say, I am worthy but feel insecure, the feeling dominates. The heart listens not to what we say, but to how we feel about what we say. Therefore, my friends, we must cultivate feelings of worth, love, gratitude, and vision within ourselves. When our feelings speak the language of faith, the entire world responds. Belief alone is not enough. Belief is only powerful when infused with emotion. It is the conviction in your heart, combined with the strength of your feelings, that brings life to faith. Why? Because the mind may waver, but the heart holds the unchanging truth of what you feel. If you desire change in your life, you must go beyond intellectual belief and engage your emotions. Ask yourself, what do I truly feel about my goals, my dreams, and my future? If your heart holds doubt, it will reflect doubt in your actions and in your outcomes. But when the heart is convinced and feels the joy of belief, faith becomes more than an idea. It becomes a living, breathing reality. The subconscious mind is the womb of creation. It is where every belief and emotion is transformed into the reality you experience. What you consciously feel, the subconscious mind takes as truth and reflects back into your life. If you fill your subconscious with doubt, worry, and fear, that is the life that will emerge. But if you intentionally cultivate feelings of hope, confidence, and love, the subconscious responds by manifesting these qualities in your experiences. The subconscious mind doesn't argue, it doesn't judge, it simply creates what you impress upon it. So, impress upon it feelings that resonate with your vision and purpose. Many people wonder why they remain where they are, no matter how much they want to change. The answer often lies in the silent dialogue within. What do you say to yourself in those quiet moments? Are your inner conversations filled with hope or with criticism, joy or with despair? Our inner dialogue is a powerful instrument. It must align with both our thoughts and our feelings to create change. Every word we think, every feeling we hold creates a command to the subconscious. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So think well and feel well about what you think. Become intentional about your inner dialogue and let it fuel feelings that align with the reality you want to create. This simple statement holds a profound truth. To understand how, we must first recognize that feelings are not just reactions to what we experience, they are the core of how we experience life itself. Feelings are powerful forces within us, influencing every thought, every action, and ultimately every outcome we encounter. When we feel deeply, those emotions don't remain static. They spill over, affecting the energy we bring to each situation, the expectations we hold, and the way we interpret events around us. By shaping our perceptions, feelings act as a filter through which we view reality. Thus, the emotions we nurture are, in essence, creating the life we experience. Think about it. We don't remember events purely by facts alone, but by how they made us feel. Our memories, both good and bad, are etched into our minds by the emotional impact they carried. For example, a feeling of joy imprints a pleasant memory, while a feeling of regret can make a memory bitter. Over time, these feelings accumulate, reinforcing specific views about ourselves and the world around us. If we consistently feel frustrated, inadequate, or fearful, those feelings shape a reality where obstacles seem abundant, where we question our worth, and where we see opportunities as distant and unreachable. Conversely, if we cultivate feelings of hope, gratitude, and confidence, we start to see a world filled with possibilities, where setbacks are temporary and goals seem within reach. Our feelings are also deeply linked to our beliefs, and the beliefs we adopt can become self-fulfilling. A person who feels capable and empowered begins to believe they are capable, and this belief leads to actions that reinforce that sense of empowerment. On the other hand, someone who feels limited or insecure may start to believe they are incapable, leading to actions or lack thereof that reinforce a sense of inadequacy. Feelings of inadequacy or confidence do not just happen, they are cultivated over time through the repetition of experiences that evoke specific emotions. When we understand this, we see that changing our feelings is not simply about thinking differently, it's about deliberately choosing to feel differently about ourselves and our lives. The power of feelings to shape reality is also evident in how we set and achieve goals. When we attach a positive feeling like excitement or passion to a goal, that feeling becomes fuel for motivation. We become energized to act, and the vision of our goal grows clearer and more achievable. This is why many successful people stress the importance of visualizing a goal with emotion. When we can feel the success, the fulfillment, or the impact of that goal, we are aligning our inner world with the desired outcome. This alignment strengthens our resolve and keeps us moving forward, even when challenges arise. In contrast, if we associate a goal with dread, stress, or fear, those feelings can become obstacles, sapping our energy and creating an inner resistance that makes the goal feel distant and difficult to attain. Feelings also influence our daily interactions and relationships. When we feel positive emotions like love, compassion, or empathy, these emotions guide our words and actions, creating a reality of deeper connections and fulfilling relationships. We are more likely to communicate openly, listen actively, and forgive easily when we feel a strong sense of love and understanding. These positive interactions then reinforce our sense of connection, creating a feedback loop that brings more joy and peace into our lives. However, when we feel anger, jealousy, or resentment, these feelings create friction in our interactions, often leading to misunderstandings, conflicts, and emotional distance. Over time, these negative feelings shape a reality where relationships feel strained or shallow and where trust and unity become harder to maintain. Feelings operate on a subconscious level, affecting not just our conscious choices but our automatic responses and habits. Often, we are not fully aware of the feelings that drive us. For instance, a person who frequently feels anxious may unconsciously avoid new opportunities, even if those opportunities could benefit them. This avoidance, rooted in an unaddressed feeling of fear, creates a self-imposed limitation. Similarly, a person who consistently feels optimistic and secure may naturally gravitate toward opportunities and challenges, creating a life filled with new experiences and growth. In this way, our feelings act like magnets, drawing us toward experiences that match our inner emotional state, whether positive or negative. Our emotional states also have a profound effect on physical health. Numerous studies have shown that chronic feelings of stress, anger, or sadness can take a toll on the body, leading to physical ailments such as high blood pressure, weakened immunity, and even chronic pain. On the other hand, positive feelings like gratitude, joy, and calmness promote physical well-being by reducing stress, boosting immunity, and enhancing overall health. Therefore, our emotional well-being is not separate from our physical reality. The two are interconnected, with our feelings actively influencing our body's state of health. Emotions are the language of the heart. Unlike the mind, which processes information rationally, the heart understands and communicates through feelings which are far more direct and immediate than words. Our emotions are the truest expressions of what we hold inside. When we feel something deeply, it is as though we are sending a message to our inner being, communicating our core beliefs, desires, and values. Emotions are the bridge between our inner selves and the outer world. They connect us to what is real and meaningful within us and convey it outward. To understand this language of the heart is to understand the essence of who we are and what we genuinely believe. It's not enough to just know what we think. We must recognize how we feel to fully grasp our own truth. Consider how emotions guide our actions more powerfully than logic alone. While we might logically understand that certain habits are beneficial or certain goals are worth pursuing, it's often our emotions that determine whether we act. The heart, through emotion, holds a magnetic pull that either attracts or repels us from what lies ahead. When we feel passionate about a goal, that emotion propels us forward, creating energy, enthusiasm, and resilience. Conversely, when we feel apprehensive or resistant, we find it hard to move in that direction. It's because the heart's language, spoken through our emotions, overrides the mental instructions of the mind. We cannot simply will ourselves to act. If our emotions are not aligned with that intention, our feelings must support the vision, or it remains just an idea without power. Emotions play a critical role in how we perceive and create our reality. When we feel optimistic, grateful, and hopeful, we see the world through a positive lens, noticing opportunities, beauty, and kindness around us. In contrast, when we feel fearful or pessimistic, our perception narrows and we become more attuned to threats, challenges, or potential disappointments. This emotional lens shapes not only how we perceive the world, but also what we attract into our lives. The language of the heart operates on a vibrational frequency. Emotions like love, gratitude, and joy emit high frequencies that attract similar energies, while emotions like anger, fear, and resentment emit lower frequencies, attracting negative experiences. Thus, by cultivating positive emotions, we can actively shape a reality that aligns with our desires. Belief powered by emotion is an unstoppable force. While belief alone is a powerful concept, it gains true strength and momentum only when it is combined with emotion. Belief at its core is a conviction in something unseen or unproven, a confidence in a certain reality or outcome even before it manifests. Yet belief without emotion can remain dormant, an idea or intention without the necessary energy to bring it to life. Emotions, on the other hand, are the driving force that propels belief into action and shapes the reality we experience. When we deeply feel what we believe, when our hearts are aligned with our minds, that belief becomes more than a thought, it becomes a force capable of influencing our decisions, our actions, and even the events that unfold around us. Consider this: a belief is like a seed. An emotion is the nutrient-rich soil that allows the seed to grow. Without emotion, a belief may remain simply an idea, lying dormant and unused. For example, a person might intellectually believe that they deserve success, but if they don't feel the excitement, confidence, or motivation associated with that belief, they may not take the steps necessary to achieve it. On the other hand, when that belief is infused with emotions like passion, joy, and determination, it becomes vibrant and active. That person then starts to take actions that align with their belief in success, attracting opportunities and creating a reality that reflects their internal conviction. Emotion also gives depth to our beliefs, reinforcing them in a way that pure intellectual acceptance cannot. While we may convince our minds to believe in something through logic and reasoning, our hearts must be convinced through feeling. For instance, many people may believe in the importance of health and well-being, but unless they feel genuinely motivated, energized, or inspired by the idea, they may struggle to adopt the habits and behaviors that lead to good health. Emotion provides the fuel that keeps a belief alive, especially in the face of challenges or obstacles. When we feel strongly about a belief, it becomes resilient. It does not waver in difficult times because it is sustained by the power of feeling, which goes beyond intellectual reasoning. Belief combined with emotion influences our subconscious mind, which plays a crucial role in shaping our thoughts, actions, and outcomes. The subconscious mind is deeply receptive to emotion, far more so than to mere logical statements. When we repeat an idea or affirmation without genuine feeling, the subconscious may not absorb it fully. It perceives it as mere words. However, when that belief is filled with emotion, the subconscious mind is more likely to accept it as a truth. The subconscious then works to manifest that belief in our reality, guiding our behavior, decisions, and even perceptions to align with it. This is why belief powered by emotion becomes a blueprint for our lives. Once imprinted on the subconscious, it continually influences us from within, often without our conscious awareness. Emotionally charged beliefs also have a magnetic effect, influencing the energy we emit and attracting experiences that align with our inner convictions. This is often referred to as the law of attraction, where like attracts like. When we believe in something with genuine feeling, we emit a frequency that resonates with our belief. If someone strongly believes in their ability to succeed and feels enthusiastic, capable, and confident about it, That energy naturally draws similar energies toward them people, opportunities, and circumstances that support their path to success. On the contrary, if someone holds a belief but is filled with fear, doubt, or anxiety about it, they may unknowingly repel the very opportunities they desire. The emotions we attach to our beliefs act as signals to the universe, guiding what we attract or repel in our lives. Additionally, emotion-driven belief shapes our perception, which in turn shapes our reality. When we believe something with passion and conviction, we are more likely to notice aspects of our environment that confirm and support that belief. This is called selective perception. For example, someone who believes in their potential for growth and is emotionally excited about it will notice resources, ideas, and individuals that can help them grow. Their mind becomes attuned to anything that aligns with their belief, filtering out distractions and negativity. On the other hand, someone whose belief is tinged with self-doubt and insecurity will perceive obstacles, limitations, and challenges as larger than they are. They might miss opportunities simply because their perception is shaped by the emotion of fear, rather than the constructive emotions of confidence and hope. Beliefs that are deeply felt influence not only what we attract, but how we behave. When we feel strongly about a belief, it is natural to take consistent, committed actions that support it. If someone truly believes they are capable of achieving a goal and feels inspired by it, they are likely to work hard, persevere through challenges, and stay focused on their path. This is why passionate beliefs often lead to high levels of achievement. They drive individuals to keep moving forward, even when obstacles arise. In contrast, if someone believes in a goal intellectually but feels indifferent or fearful, they may lack the motivation to put in the necessary effort, resulting in inconsistent actions and ultimately unfulfilled potential. The energy of emotion is what sustains effort over the long term, transforming a belief into reality. Emotionally charged belief is also contagious, affecting those around us. When we believe in something passionately, others sense that conviction and are often inspired by it. This is why leaders, visionaries, and change makers who believe in their mission with genuine feeling can inspire followers and build movements. Their belief becomes a shared vision, drawing people together in pursuit of a common goal. Conversely, beliefs that lack emotion rarely inspire others, as they do not convey the same sense of certainty or enthusiasm. Thus, emotion-powered belief not only shapes our personal reality, but can also create a collective reality, uniting others under a common purpose and inspiring action. Emotions are the foundation of action. Every choice we make, every step we take, and every goal we pursue is rooted in a feeling that drives us forward or holds us back. At the core, human beings are emotional creatures motivated not merely by rational thought, but by how they feel about their circumstances, their capabilities, and their desires. While our mind may analyze situations and calculate outcomes, it is emotion that often dictates the final choice we make. When we feel strongly about something, whether it's love, anger, excitement, or fear, that emotion compels us to act or refrain from acting. Emotions ignite a kind of inner energy, transforming a mere thought into tangible movement and effort toward achieving an outcome. This emotional foundation of action can be observed in all areas of life. Take, for example, the pursuit of personal goals. While a person may know logically that working towards a particular goal is beneficial, it is their feelings of passion, hope, or even fear of missing out that truly propel them to take the necessary steps to achieve it. Someone who feels deeply excited about their future is likely to work with enthusiasm and dedication, while someone who feels anxious or doubtful may struggle to take consistent action, even if they intellectually know it's the right thing to do. Thus, emotion is the activating force bridging the gap between knowing and doing. Without emotion, the motivation to act remains weak or unfocused, as the energy needed to transform thoughts into actions comes from the intensity of feeling behind those thoughts. In the same way, emotions shape how we respond to challenges and obstacles. Facing difficulties is inevitable, but the way we handle them is largely determined by how we feel about them. For example, if someone feels resilient and confident, they are likely to face setbacks with determination, viewing obstacles as temporary and surmountable. This positive emotional state encourages problem-solving, creative thinking, and perseverance. Conversely, if a person feels defeated or overwhelmed, they may interpret obstacles as insurmountable, causing them to give up or avoid taking any action at all. Emotions like determination, hope, and resilience provide a foundation for persistence, while feelings of helplessness, doubt, or fear create barriers to action. In this way, our emotional state doesn't just affect the actions we take, it influences the way we interpret and react to the world, shaping the outcomes of our efforts. Emotions, as the language of the heart, also serve as indicators of alignment or dissonance with our true self. Feelings of joy, peace, excitement, and contentment often signal that we are on the right path, living in accordance with our purpose and values. These emotions indicate harmony between our inner self and our outer actions. In contrast, feelings of frustration, unease, sadness, or anxiety often indicate that something within us is out of balance, or that we are moving away from what we truly desire or value. When we feel a strong negative emotion, our heart is speaking, telling us to pay attention to something within us that needs to be addressed, healed, or realigned. These feelings are not meant to be ignored or suppressed, but rather understood and explored. Emotions also provide insight into what we genuinely believe about ourselves and the world. For instance, someone might say they believe in their worth, but if they feel constant self-doubt or shame, their heart is revealing a different, deeper belief. This discord between what we say and how we feel can create inner conflict, often manifesting as anxiety or self-sabotage. When we take the time to listen to our emotions, we uncover our authentic beliefs, many of which may be hidden beneath layers of rationalization or societal conditioning. Acknowledging these hidden beliefs allows us to transform them, aligning our emotions with our highest aspirations and truths. Our emotions also form a silent communication between ourselves and others. The heart, through feeling, speaks volumes even when words are unspoken. For example, when we feel empathy for someone, we are able to connect with them on a deeper level without needing elaborate explanations. Emotions create a bond, a resonance, allowing us to understand each other intuitively. This is why people often say they can feel someone's presence, intentions, or sincerity. The language of the heart is subtle but incredibly powerful in building relationships and fostering understanding. In moments of true connection, words become secondary to the unspoken exchange of feeling. We simply understand and resonate with one another on a heartfelt level. Emotions also play a significant role in shaping our interactions with others, and thus our relationships. For example, feelings of empathy, love, and kindness motivate actions that strengthen bonds, such as listening attentively, showing compassion, or going out of our way to help someone in need. When we feel connected to others, we are naturally inclined to act in ways that nurture those relationships, reinforcing trust and understanding. On the other hand, emotions like jealousy, resentment, or anger can lead to actions that damage relationships, such as withdrawal, criticism, or confrontation. Therefore, the quality of our relationships is largely influenced by the emotions we bring into them. Acting from positive emotions creates harmony and closeness, while acting from negative emotions often leads to misunderstanding and conflict. Our professional lives are also greatly impacted by emotions as they influence our level of commitment, our productivity, and even the way we approach challenges in the workplace. When we feel passionate about our work, we are more likely to be engaged, proactive, and willing to put in the effort required to excel. This passion leads to actions that contribute to personal growth and professional advancement. On the contrary, when we feel apathetic, stressed, or disinterested, it becomes challenging to perform at our best. The emotional foundation of engagement and satisfaction at work is what drives us to show up consistently, invest in skill building, and seize opportunities. A positive emotional connection to our work fosters not only productivity but also creativity and resilience in the face of challenges, while negative emotions can create resistance, procrastination, and a sense of stagnation. Even our health and wellness choices are driven by emotion. While we may intellectually know the benefits of exercise, healthy eating, or mindfulness, it is often our feelings about these activities that determine whether we engage in them consistently. People who feel joy or a sense of accomplishment in taking care of their bodies are more likely to adopt and sustain healthy habits. Positive emotions like gratitude and self-love encourage us to treat our bodies with care and respect, motivating us to make choices that support our well-being. Conversely, if someone feels frustration, guilt, or shame regarding their body or health, those negative emotions can lead to avoidance, neglect, or even self-sabotaging behaviors. Emotional energy, whether positive or negative, plays a crucial role in shaping our habits as it fuels or depletes our motivation to take health-promoting actions. The role of emotions in action is evident in the way we pursue personal growth and self-improvement. When we feel inspired or encouraged, we are more likely to invest in activities that help us grow, such as learning, setting goals, or taking on new challenges. This emotional drive propels us to step out of our comfort zones, face our fears, and take steps that may be difficult but are ultimately rewarding. On the other hand, when we feel fear, shame, or self-doubt, those emotions can hold us back, causing us to remain stagnant or resist change. In this way, emotions shape our willingness to grow, as well as the quality of the steps we take toward becoming better versions of ourselves. Feelings like hope, enthusiasm, and curiosity are crucial to the journey of self-improvement, acting as the fuel for transformative action. The conscious mind serves as the gatekeeper to the subconscious, directing the beliefs, thoughts, and emotions that enter and influence our deeper mind. This process is central to how we shape our lives because the subconscious mind is largely responsible for the automatic behaviors, habits, and responses that drive much of our daily experience. While the subconscious holds incredible power, it cannot differentiate between what is true and what is false. It simply accepts the impressions and ideas that the conscious mind repeatedly feeds it. Because of this, it is essential to understand the role of the conscious mind as a filter, allowing only constructive, empowering thoughts and beliefs to penetrate deeply into our subconscious. When the conscious mind does its job well, it guides us toward actions, beliefs, and feelings that align with our true desires. One way the conscious mind acts as a gatekeeper is by filtering out ideas and beliefs that do not align with our self-image or values. For instance, if someone has a strong sense of self-worth, their conscious mind will naturally reject thoughts that undermine this belief. They may quickly dismiss negative self-talk or criticism that does not reflect their true self-perception. Conversely, if someone has a negative self-image, their conscious mind may allow critical or self-defeating thoughts to pass into the subconscious, where they take root and reinforce low self-esteem. This filtering process shows that the conscious mind can shape the subconscious by consistently rejecting or accepting certain ideas. Through conscious awareness, we can choose which beliefs to reinforce and which to discard, thereby shaping our subconscious programming in a way that serves us. The conscious mind is also responsible for framing how we interpret our experiences, which in turn influences what the subconscious internalizes. For example, when faced with a setback, the conscious mind can choose to see it as a failure or as a learning opportunity. If we consciously interpret it as a chance to grow, this positive framing is absorbed by the subconscious, which then develops a resilience-oriented mindset. Over time, this perspective becomes a habit, allowing us to face future challenges with confidence. On the other hand, if the conscious mind interprets setbacks as evidence of personal inadequacy, this negative framing reinforces feelings of self-doubt in the subconscious.